Before you watch this video, I know that some of you are going to say that this is a ripoff, but to tell you now, some of the scenes that you might find familiar are just references. So I'm honestly not trying to copy anything. That goes for any other episode. Thank you for listening. Previously on Object Opposed. Taoism was walking around feeling awfully bored. Then he bumped into a recommended character, not realizing that he has two personalities, causing both yin and yang to fight. After a while, Tiffany appeared, seeing how everyone was doing. Microphone realized that Tiffany was different than usual. At the elimination for winning the prize, once again, because of Taoism's popularity, he ended up receiving the most votes. After a while, Caitlin was about to leave to go back home, but Tori wanted to come with her. Once Caitlin and Tori left, Tiffany was about to leave, which made Microphone announce the next challenge, which was sculpting a sculpture. Gelball decided to do a soccer ball while Phone decided to do an iPhone symbol. After the whole day, the Cherries did something that was very stupid, causing their team to lose, which made the other team win. So the motor tires are up for elimination. So find out who's gonna be eliminated. You're probably gonna know who it's gonna be, but we can never know. And all that's on Object Opposed.
Man, I still can't believe that we've won a lot of challenges lately. It's like the other team is getting weaker while we're getting stronger each episode. And the credit goes to Cookie and Taoism's handy participation, if you know what I mean by handy. Anyway, for Sponge, I'd say the same thing. For Puffball and Radio, they had great participation. Not to mention, they were the only teammates that we had that were girls so far. But anyway, for you, you have amazing leg technique. And for myself,
Great leadership?
Well, I was gonna say something else, but what you just said there was better.
Stella, no matter what happens, we'll always be loving twin sisters to each other. Aw, thanks, Karita. That means a lot. You know, I hope I don't get eliminated. Me neither.
Well, I hope you do. You two are the reason why we lost in the first place.
Well, at least we didn't get crushed by the apple sculpture.
The members that are on Team Motor Tires, please come with me to the elimination area, cause it's time for the elimination. So we received 267 votes, which is a lot. In fact, it's the most votes ever. So anyway, the prizes for this elimination are paint palettes. If you're safe, you'll get one. So Phone, because you won immunity last episode, you're safe. And because you won immunity, you also get these two paintbrushes and these jars of paint to complete the set. So anyway, Flashlight, once again, you received the least amount of votes, and you received 10. So you're safe. It's between the Cherries and Leaf. So one of you will be safe while the other gets eliminated. But before I display the votes, is there anything you guys would like to say?
Yeah. You should just forget the rest of elimination and immediately give Stella and I the last paint palette, since we know we're gonna be safe. 'cause we're so awesome. And there's absolutely no reason for Leaf to be safe. Yeah, the dude sucks at drawing. I bet he can't draw a simple straight line without using a ruler. But besides all of that, Leaf is the biggest jerk Kurita and I've ever met. He's even worse than Cookie. In fact, pretty much every boy we meet always has to act retarded. I mean, what's up with boys nowadays? I know, right? They really need to get a life.
They need to get a what now?
You heard her. I've already mentioned Leaf. As for Cookie, he's such a whiner and huge complainer when nothing goes his way. He also begs too much whenever he wants something like a 5-year-old. As for Taoism, or should I say yin-yang, he's such a ding-dong. Him having 2 personalities is nothing. And for the people that like Taoism so much, you guys need to wake up and see how he is on the inside, because apparently you're seeing too much of him on the outside. Also, Ying isn't even a girl. He's a boy, just like Yang, which is just stupid. As for that metal dispenser and that blue orb, they only have legs. Like, what the f***? Why the f*** don't they have arms? I bet they got jealous of not having arms and took the arms out their girlfriends, which is that purple cotton ball and that CD player. They probably broke up with them because of that. As for that pathetic gray tire, he comes up with these retarded pranks that are barely funny and just stupid. As for that sponge guy, he's a rip-off of SpongeBob. And sponges are supposed to be rectangles, not squares. And as for you, you're not the brightest person, and you're nothing compared to any other host. I'd rather have Tiffany back. I know, right? She made the show awesome, but now it just sucks because she's replaced with this n***. Not to mention she said there was a voting on her continuing to host or quit. She should have continued. I agree. Also, talk about those jokes you come up with that are just bullshit.
Okay, there was no reason on saying any of that at all. We never insulted you girls, so why are you insulting us guys, huh?
Hey now, we're just making a compliment. It doesn't have to be true, even though it is. FYI, what's a paintbrush?
You seriously don't know what a paintbrush is?
Ugh.
A paintbrush is a brush that you paint with. It's those 2 things that phone has in their hand. However, those are 2 different types of paintbrushes. This is clearly the entire family of paintbrushes, but there's actually more species than this.
Ew! Who knew paintbrushes were so ugly?
Hey, paintbrushes are not ugly. In fact, they are pretty and beautiful.
Pretty and beautiful?
Well, not like that. It's just that I have a big love for paintbrushes, especially paintbrush from Inanimate Insanity. Despite that he has injury issues, he's so hot and so tall, just like me. In fact, I'm the tallest person on this show. Wait a minute, I thought Paintbrush was a girl.
Oh, don't get her started. And you're not the only one that's tall. I'm tall too, in case you didn't notice. P.S. I'm a little bit shorter than Paintbrush, but FYI, I know I'm taller than you. In fact, for your information, I'm the tallest person on the show, and I'm also the host of it.
Like, whatever.
Hey now, don't sweat it. On the bright side, you're the tallest contestant. So anyway, because the cherries made their insulting speech, is there anything you like to say, Leaf? Well, in that case, I might as well, I don't know, display the vote. Leaf, you're safe with 22 votes, so you get the last paint palette. And the cherries, or should I say, Stella and Guardia, received a record of 235 votes, which is a lot than anyone will receive. That's why it's a record high. It's the most votes ever, and they are eliminated.
Yeah, they are. Serves you too, right? You know, this wouldn't have happened if you weren't so bitter.
Say something else, and we're gonna rip you into many, many pieces.
Hey, this is your fault that this happened. If you 2 were a little nicer, you guys wouldn't have that many votes, nor even made us lose the challenge.
You know, for a retard like yourself, You have a big mouth along with a big head.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Both you and Leaf suck at challenges.
Well, at least we are doing something. You two only did one challenge. After that, you started doing nothing like a bunch of cherries hanging on a branch of a tree. Leaf and I worked our butts off doing that apple sculpture. And when it fell on us, it became a bunch of pieces that no one could put back together except Fawn. Speaking of Fawn, while we were there, she had to rebuild the sculpture, and did you bother to help her? Don't answer that, 'cause I already know.
You know, we should have also destroyed the recovery center so these two wouldn't regenerate.
Wait, so it's true?
Well, yes.
Why would you do something like that?
Do you know how hard it is having to deal with people you really hate?
Yes, I can.
Also, why do you care about these two so much?
Because they are my friends.
Even this useless paper's your friend.
Yeah, in fact, unlike all my friends, Leaf is my bestest friend.
Oh my god. You're kidding, right? First we're eliminated, and now this. We must be living a nightmare.
You say nightmare, we say a dream come true.
Hey, Flashlight, for your work last episode, take these. And for your work, you can have my paint. You know, it's never too late to learn how to draw. I can teach you if you want.
Hey, don't we get something?
The only thing you'll get is getting sent to the elimination box. I should have done this earlier.
I told the cherries and I could be friends.
Well, never be friends with sour cherries.
I came up with a challenge you all may recognize from Anatomy Insanity. It's a maze challenge.
Wow, that's so cool. How did you get that?
I think the question is, who did I get the maze from? So, unlike Anatomy Insanity, the goal is to find the center of the maze instead of the exit. And the center of the maze, however, has a bigger area than any other area around the maze. So once you're in the center of the maze, you'll find a purple button somewhere on the walls. So in case if I get distracted, push the purple button and I'll get a signal telling me who's in the middle. And just to have you know right now, for this episode, we're officially breaking up the teams. So Team Motor Tires and Team Ever Glue Sticks no longer exist. So because of that, and because there's 7 of you, you guys are known as the Final 7. And because you guys are the Final 7, the contestant that goes through the center of the maze before everyone else wins immunity, while everyone else is up for elimination. And while you're going through the maze, there are many areas you can go through. I was gonna find a place that has the nearest computer and print you guys maps, but I was thinking that'd be too easy. And while you're going through the maze finding the center, just have you know there are some safe areas and some dangerous areas. There are about 3 dangerous areas around the maze, and each one has a red button on the ground. If you step on one of the 3 weapons will appear out of nowhere and fire. One of the weapons could stop you from going to the center of the maze, or could just instantly kill you. And if you don't want that to happen, be careful and watch where you're going. And one last thing, I'll be up there keeping an eye on you guys while you're going through the maze. So anyway, on your mark, get set,
Go!
Ha! I'm gonna find the center of the maze before everyone else does.
Good luck thinking that. It's pretty obvious that I'm going to win this challenge. With my special armless technique, I'm unstoppable!
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
What do you mean?
Just because you can do a lot of things being armless doesn't mean you'll win this challenge. I mean, you need special sight, meaning which directions leads to the place you're looking for.
Well, that's pretty much what I meant in the first place.
Hey Leaf, even though we are not teammates anymore, is it okay if we do this challenge together?
Sure. After all, we are in an alliance. Well, what are we just standing here for? Let's go in.
Yeah.
You know, we should probably do the same thing on what they're doing, 'cause I bet we can find the middle of the maze just as fast as them. Sure. That sounds like a good idea. Well, are we gonna go in or just sit here and sing Silver Bells all day?
Man, I'm almost losing energy, but it's worth it. I think I'm almost there. Dang it.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm just going another way. Aren't we all supposed to be going in another different direction?
Well, yeah, but I was thinking we could find a center together. But if you want to go another way, I wouldn't stop you.
Oh my gosh, it actually worked.
Why did you just do that?
Well, I heard all about you guys' little goal to find the center of the maze, and I thought stopping one of you would be fun.
Does Mike know about this?
Nope. In fact, I came in here before everyone else noticed and set this entire thing up. Cool, right?
No, not really. And now that you did your little prank, could you get me out of this?
Nah man, this is part of the prank. You are on the road now.
What? I can't get out of this. I don't have arms.
That ain't my problem.
What a moron.
I'm tired of running. Are you kidding me? Another blockway? I'll never get to the center before anyone else does, but I really want that immunity more than anything right now. What can I do that will easily get me to the middle? I got it! I'll just do what Libra did when she did a challenge like this. But first, I gotta make sure I don't get caught. OMG, I can't believe what I'm looking at right now. You are busy playing on your phone instead of watching us walk through the maze. That's so immature of you, and I know mature because I'm very responsible, but since I'm trying to sneak to center of the maze faster than everyone, it doesn't matter. Now, if only there was something that could help me fly. Hey, Leaf. I have an urge feeling that we are going to be the first ones of the center of the maze before anyone else. What's with the soul look?
Well, I've been thinking lately that only one person gets immunity.
I don't think so, but if it's true...
You can have the immunity?
No, you can have the immunity. After all, I did win immunity last episode, so yeah. But that doesn't mean we still can't find the center of the maze together. Well, sorry that I have to do this, but I'm gonna have to break up your little alliance thing for now. Hey Leaf, could you do me a favor?
Sure. What do you need?
Can you lift up your leg?
Sure. Why am I holding my leg up for?
So I can do this. Hold on tight. Yes, I did it. Who's the brightest contestant? Disco?
You didn't think I didn't see that, did ya? Well, I did, and that's called cheating, and no, you can't do that. But because you did, I'm transferring you back to where you came from.
Oh, so now you decided to start watching us go through this maze. But wait, I wasn't the only one that left this spot. It was me and Leaf. So you just had Leaf stay where he is? That's not fair. I hope he's somewhere far away from the center than I am. Hey, wait a minute. Where did Phone go? Oh.
Hey, Taoism. Notice anything different between this episode than last episode?
The challenge is shorter and easier?
Well, that too. But I mean someone that used to be there but is not there now.
The cherries?
Yup. And do you know why they're not here? Because they get eliminated. Yup. And I couldn't be happier. Thank God that those Peter Brits are gone. All they do is talk about the rough times they had to deal with. They talk consultant about innocent people and they just make you wanna beat the crap out of them. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Ying and Yang can totally relate. They're so annoying and irritating. I mean, they're just as horrible as Stephen and Kaylin, but in a different way. Honestly, I wouldn't say they're annoying, but irritating is one thing. And speaking of Kaylin and the other one, what was the reason on Kaylin and Tori shitting on you once you were a human being at that anniversary? Now that I think of it, it makes sense now. That's terrible. Oh please, you think that's terrible? Think about how the show started out compared to how it's turned out now. I mean, this entire show used to be horrible. It was hosted by the stupid Asian girl which nobody likes. But now that Microphone's hosting it, the show is going a lot better than it was before. So yeah, come on. I mean, Object of Polls wasn't as good as it is now for like a year. And right now is our 50% chance of making it better. And don't you think it's weird to see a human like Tiffany host an object reality show? On second thought, never mind all of that right now. Let's just keep going. Just go without me. Besides, only one of us can win, so just go now.
Okay then?
Is it just me, or have I been walking through a straight direction for 3 minutes? Oh, I don't think I'm anywhere closer to go. If I don't win immediately, it's fine. I mean, it's not like a lot of people are gonna vote for me to be eliminated because I'm out for elimination. Oh no! Yike! Whoa! Yeah! Yeah! Whoa! Bring it on! Yeah! Oh yeah! Mario time! Whoa! Yeah!
No way, I can't believe it. I'm the first one here. Not for long now that I'm here. Now we're the first ones that are here. Now, where's that purple button?
It's right behind you.
What? When did you get...
Right after I saw on what you did to leave.
Is that a pickaxe?
Why, yes it is. You are so right.
Ah!
This is for killing my best friend.
It's really no big deal.
Shut up!
Please stop. Ah!
Hope you learned your lesson. Oh my god! Right after I broke Taoism into pieces, I just found the rabbit. That's so cool! Now, what was I about to do again? Uh-oh.
Attention everyone, stop what you're doing, because we have a winner. So can I kindly ask everyone to exit the maze immediately? Bone, because I saw you in the center of the maze, you win your second immunity. Congrats. Wait a minute, where did that come from?
Well, for some reason, I found it on the ground somewhere.
Okay, and what about that?
This, however, came out of Taoism. And correct me if I'm wrong, it appears that this Rabbi is known to represent Taoism's heart.
Wait, Taoism has a heart?
We don't know yet. Oh, then I was right all along. Wait, if that just came from inside the yin-yang, that means we can kill as many times as we want, and we all can be sticky in reach with a lot of rabbis.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
What happened to Taoism anyway?
I broke him in pieces with this golden pickaxe to teach him a lesson about ripping up my alliance member.
Wait, there was more than you in the center of the maze? Well, since you were the last one remaining, you still win immunity.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Hey, where did that pickaxe go?
Right there.
What are you doing?
Phone, it's time for payback.
Taoism, I demand you to put me down now.
Oh, relax. You'll get recovered once you're damaged. Very funny. So anyway, because Phone won immunity again, the final 6 are up for elimination. So vote either Flashlight, Leave, Cookie, Taoism, Soap Bottle, or Gel Ball to be eliminated. And since Flashlight was the only one who thought it was okay to cheat, she gets a punishment. Her punishment is to be in this box until I allow her to come out. Allow me to show you the setting. Setting 1, Setting 2, Setting 3, and Setting Sun, which is the highest setting to make the inside of the box bright. And that's where I'm setting it on.
But looking at a light that bright, that close, can damage your eyesight.
Exactly. That'll teach her a lesson on cheating.
Oh, please. I just have my eyes closed through the entire time I'm in there. It's like I'm in hypersleep.
You do realize that standing at the light that close can go through your eyelids and still damage them, right?
No. I didn't know that.
Well, now you do. Now get in the box.
No.
Flashlight.
Microphone.
Flashlight, get in the box now.
Mike, I said no.
Okay. That's how it's gonna be? Fine. I didn't want to have to do this, but get in there!
Out! Hey, let me out. Microphone, this isn't funny.
Oh, you're right. It's not funny. In fact, it's hilarious. Now, shut up.
Ow!
And if any of you bothered to break her out, you all will end up suffering like her. Or worse. Got it? Good.
Oh my god, Cookie, is that you?
So anyway, once again, vote who you want to be eliminated. The contestant with the most votes will be eliminated next episode. Voting ends this August 10th.
Hello? Did everybody just forget about me? I'm still here.